don't normally do a face-to-video recording, but I thought I'd just pop on before you see me explaining how I created the template for my year in review. It probably isn't the easiest way to do it, but it's the way I've managed to do it. So I thought I'd show you how I've managed to do it. I don't have Paint Shop, PSC? Paint Shop, yep. So I haven't got that, so I do have to use Silhouette to do things like this. So it is an easier way of cropping photos to a shape, which is quite good. So you can do it with any shape. So as I say, I'm not the expert at doing this, so have a go if you want. It was the easiest way I found to do it, and it's good because you can do print and cut once you've done the photos, which is what I've done with mine. So just send it to print and cut because I've got an A3 printer, and then carry on and create your layout from there. Anyway, I hope you find it a bit helpful. If you need any more help or advice, please reach out to me. Okay, thanks. On to the video. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to make a crop pin shape on the Silhouette. So first thing, you can't see everything on here because of the way my Windows machine records, so some of the things you won't actually see me do. What I'm going to do here is bring in a pie chart which I found on the net, and I'm just going to lock the ratio and size it up to 12. Having done that, I'm going to trace it. So that's select trace area. Oh, didn't quite get that. Let's try again. So select trace area, which you can't see because that bar won't be showing. So, and then just click on the trace. Once I've done that, I can move the top one out of the way and delete that. And that leaves me with my pie segments. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is go over here, and what you can't see popping up are the different shapes. So I'm going to click on the circle, the ellipse one, hold down the shift key and create a circle, and then just move it in and see if that's about the right size, because what I want are these little wedges here where I'm going to put in photographs. So that's probably about the right size, and I'm going to need a couple of these, so I'm going to duplicate that and then duplicate it again. So I've got some spare ones, and I might just cover these in just so that you can see these. So I'll make that one grey, and we'll make that one, make that one blue, and we'll make that one green, just so you can see those. Having got this circle on top of here, I want to make sure it is actually central, so I select the whole lot and click this one here, which is centre. Having done that, I'm going to go to the modify panel, and the top right one is subtract. So I'm going to click subtract, and it takes away the center lines and circles, so I'm just left with these segments, but I'm also left with this double line which I don't need. So I'm going to release compound path and then click again and just move. Well, actually what I want is to delete that back circle, just leaving me with this one. Having done that, I'm going to move one of these circles into the middle, and again select the whole lot and center, and then I'm going to fill the whole lot with red. Having got all of that red, I'm going to grab my green circle, pop it on top, again center the whole lot. There we go. Go over to the modify panel and subtract again, and come off there, and now if I zoom in a bit, you can see I've got all the individual segments there, and they are all individual segments. So what I can do now is I can put photos in. Two different ways to put photos in. I can just, you won't be able to see me doing this, but I'm just opening up my pictures, and I'm going to drag. There we go, you can see I'm dragging this picture in here, it's massive, but I can put it into just one of the sections. So there we are, I've got that in there. Doing it that way, I can't move the picture, I can't get it, once I've dropped it in there, it's in there. let me show you again. So let's just find a picture. So drag that picture in, and you see it chooses where it wants to put it. So I'll just get rid of that. The other way to put a picture in is to use the crop facility. So we're going to merge and bring in a photograph in the files. So I'll bring in a photograph of my husband and son on my son's wedding day, and I'm just going to size that down to 6x4. Now you can see that's much too big for that, so what I want to do is size it down a bit more. So that's about right. Might take it a little bit fraction smaller. There we go. And then we need to select the photograph and the segment. So I'm going to send the photograph to the back so I can see it. It's still selected. Hold down the shift key and the segment I want it to go into, and then say over on the modify panel, click on crop, and there we go. There's my husband and my son in that photograph. So that's how I'm going to put my 12 photographs in for my year in review.